Hola, hola chicas, muy buenas noches. Vamos a dar inicio a nuestra sesión del día de hoy. Sean todas bienvenidas. Creo que hoy tendremos sesión de chicas. Está Belén, Fati, Maleni y Ale. Vamos a empezar con una pequeña parte que estuvimos trabajando en los días pasados. Perdón, que era Read the Education Debate Statements, y por ahí teníamos algunos temas con los cuales nosotros podíamos debatir y les había dicho que, pues bueno, las leyeran para que posterior a eso, el día de hoy, me dijeran si estaban de acuerdo, no lo estaban o estaban en desacuerdo, ¿vale? Y dice así, Education Debate, y tenemos cuatro rubros. El primero es Pressure and Competitiveness and Positive for Students. Number two, technology help students learn better. Number three, training good teachers is the best investment a country can make. And there are too many problems with my country's education system. Vamos a empezar con nuestro debate. ¿Qué me pueden decir de estas cuatro oraciones que tenemos acá? ¿Quién quiere empezar? ¿De acuerdo o desacuerdo?
Mm, I not agree with the first one
Okay.
because sometimes pressure in the students makes them feel like less confidence on
Okay. Confident, less
themselves.
confident. Uh-huh.
On themselves, and
Okay.
also I don't know, maybe it doesn't develop a good like a good environment of competitiveness
Uh-huh.
on the students.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I'm not agree with the first one.
Okay. What about the rest? Do you agree or disagree? For example, with number 3 that says training good teachers is the best investment a country can make.
I'm agree with that, with number 3.
Why do you
And,
think, or why
I,
do you agree?
and because I think that is the best thing that uh, the government or the school do for the students.
Uh-huh.
Because if you have a good teachers,
Yes.
you maybe have a better education
Okay.
for the students.
So you said that all the responsibility belongs to the teachers and just the students are like in the side that they just need to learn.
No, I don't think that that all the responsibility is for the teachers, but I think that if the teachers uh, have all the necessary to teach students,
Mhm.
I think that that could be a good thing for the students.
For the students. Okay. Fatih, Maleni, Angel, what do you think about these statements? We have,
Well,
uh-huh,
in my opinion, I agree with my partner with the number 3 because if the school or the education have a good qualities to teach and not only to the objective to learn well as can teach new things with um, g- good professors uh, can be a great advantage to the students
mhm.
in the future.
In the future. Okay, yeah, it could be. What about you, Fatih and Maleni? What do you think about the other two statements? Number 2 and number 4. We have,
And
Fatih.
for me, I agree on number 4
Mm-hmm,
because one of the main problems we present in the lack of resources
mm-hmm,
as well as inequity.
mm-hmm.
Um, um,
Okay, Fatih. Yeah, nowadays, if you study in a public school, you can find like a lot of problems with the education system, and not only in the public school, also in the private schools, you can find a lot of problems. Who can tell me the problems that we can find in our education system here in Mexico? What problems do we have?
Maybe it's too general for all the students
Okay.
because um it doesn't focus on every way that the students can learn
Huh?
about a topic. It's like more general for all of them. So
Yes.
it's
maybe a lack of the communication. There
Yeah.
is not adequate communication between teacher and authorities.
Yeah, that's right. That's another problem that we have. Another one.
Maybe for example, if the teachers have some activities to improve your, how can I say, la manera en la que se involucra.
The way they
Way
get
to-
involved, the way
Ajá,
they
ajá,
get
with the students. Because, for example, not all the teachers study for be a teacher. Oh,
Yeah, they only have like for example, if you study, I don't know, English, okay? You
ajá,
don't know, maybe you don't know how to teach the
exactly.
structure or the grammars. Okay, yeah, the
Yeah, I think,
pedagogical aspects.
yes, that's me.
Yes, that is pretty, that's a good one, Ale. And nowadays, I think that is the biggest problem that we have here in Mexico. For example, you can see a lot of job offers that says, okay, we need a teacher who knows computer system or who knows English. But maybe those kind of teachers don't know how to teach. Okay, pretty cool. Maleni, do you want to add something?
Well, about number 4,
Uh-huh.
I can say about my experience learning English. And when I was studying English, it was in a crowded room. Also, the exams are easily, and if you fail, the teacher don't care. So if you pass, and I think that way to learn and teach it's the worst because you didn't have the real level,
Yes, you
and just
are.
continue to advance, but you still, for example, have a level A1, no?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you
And
are a number. No, you are number
Mhm.
one, and if you pass or if you don't pass, I don't care. Okay.
Sure. And the number 2, I strongly agree
Uh-huh.
because technology technology helps us with our education, our studies. If you have a doubts or question, you can ask to Google or AI,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
it should controlled by parents or teachers
Mm-hmm.
because you can't fall in doing nothing for yourself.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's all.
Yeah, I think that you should know how to use technology because I think that technology has two sides, a positive and a negative. And when we are working about learning, there are a lot of tools, but if you don't know how to use them, maybe you can fail in that. Okay. Anyone else wants to share something about this? Something that you can observe in your classroom when you were in high school or at university? Did you study in a public or in a private school?
I studied in a public and private,
Both. Uh-huh.
both, and it was a big difference about teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And I had good ones in both,
Yeah.
but in the private, the teachers are friends,
Are closer.
are director's friends,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
nobody are good teaching. They are good in their work, but teaching no.
yeah, uh-huh, I understood that. Uh-huh. And what about the public school?
Mm, well, the majority, I had a good experience. But about exams, it's the same. Uh, you can pass the exam easy. Also, the teachers, mm, how can I say when they don't care if they teach well or not, and some days they didn't come.
To school, they didn't attend.
Yes, they didn't attend.
Uh-huh.
And the installations, the buildings are different too. I think private because their budget so are huge. And they can buy computers, good books, and your classroom is really good, it's really cute. But in public, everything is a mess. So
Yeah, teachers in private, in public school are more interested in bonus and all the payment. Okay, they just don't care the education.
yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Maleni. Thank you, Belen, Fati, Ale, as well as Angel. It's good to know the point of view that you have about the education system that we have nowadays here in Mexico. We need to work a lot on that aspects, but you are not teachers, but maybe you can help us in the future. Okay, so now let's go to page number 50. And in here we have the question, what would you do if you won $1 million? And in here, we are gonna check the aspects or grammatical issues about the conditionals, okay? And in the first part, we have a listening. I'm gonna share the listening and we are gonna listen once. And then we are gonna see what do we have to do, okay? Match the two halves of the quotes and which ones do you like the most and why? But first, I know here we don't have the listening, it's just to match, okay? So let's try to match. In the first one, or in the first half, we have, if I had my life to live over, what will be the half for this sentence? If I have my life to live over, what's the half of this? What sentence can we match with this statement? If I have my life to live over,
I dare to make more mistakes next time.
okay, I'm gonna write in here the number.
What is the meaning of life over?
To start one more time your life.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2, if you never try, what's the half for that?
You'll never learn.
You never learned, okay, it could be. Then if you don't know where you are going,
You probably end up somewhere else.
somewhere else. So this is number 3. If you realize how powerful your thoughts were,
You've never think a negative thought.
then dream as if you will ever, as if you will live forever. Dream as if you will live forever.
Life as if you will die today.
Today, okay, and obviously the number 6 is this one that says if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you always got. Okay, so now let's check, and in here we have the answers of this exercise. We have in here the full statements. And now I'm gonna assign you one of these statements, okay? And you are
Miss,
gonna tell me.
what means Dare to make.
Dare to make. There is like a to have the courage to do something. So in this case, you have to need the courage to do or to make a lot of mistakes and learn for them.
Okay, thank you much.
Sure.
Thanks so much.
Okay, so as I was saying, I will give you a statement and you will tell me if you disagree or agree and why, okay? Belen, number 1 is for you. Angel, number 2. Maleni, number 3. Ale, number 4. And Fatih, number 5. I'm gonna work with number 6 that says, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got, okay? And I think that I agree with this statement. I mean, the things that you do, maybe they can return to you. It doesn't matter if they are positive or negative. I think that in here, we can apply the karma rule that we have, okay? That is my, my point of view about number 6, okay? Now it's your turn, okay? I will give you 1 minute to read the statement, and then you are gonna tell me if you agree or disagree, okay? If you are ready, just let me know and you can start. Okay, Angel, go ahead. Tell me, what do you think about this statement?
My statement was the second one, and if you never try, you'll never learn. Uh, I agree with them because probably in my point of view, if you don't make the things or you don't can effort to begin to something, you don't know if you have the capacity to make. And how do you say sobresalir means?
Sobresalir, to get over, that's a good one.
Like improve your
Yeah.
skills
Uh-huh.
and have the capacity and be a master in the specific thing that you want to make
Uh-huh.
or do.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking how to say sobresalir. And I'm continue thinking. Okay, thank you, Angel. Someone else is ready?
Yes.
Okay, Belen, please.
I got the first one. If I had my life to live over, I dare to make more mistakes next time. And I think that for me, it's a 50-50 because I think that the mistakes that I've done since my whole life makes the person that I am now. But maybe it will be funny to discover what happened if I would have like no doubts or to make mistakes. I don't know if that have sense, but maybe I will try to do more things or makes decisions. Mm, that doesn't matter the result, that it's a good one or a bad one. So I think it's that.
Yeah, I was thinking in yours, Belen, and when you are in that moment, it's like a very complicated because you have like a lot of doubts, okay? And you don't know what to do, and you think that you choose the correct option, but we never know, okay? Thank you so much, Belen. Someone else?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, Ale, go ahead.
Number 4. If you realize how powerful your thoughts were, you've never seen a negative thought. I'm agree with that because if you only think in negative things, you won't be able to focus on the important things.
Okay, this is a question for you, Ale. Do you consider yourself a positive person? I mean, you always try to see the positive things of everything?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Does it work for you?
Yes, I think that is a good way to start new things.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Because, for example, if you all the time are thinking in negative things, you can focus on the important things to do or you want to do.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you so much, Ale. Patty, Male, it's your turn.
Me. Dream is us if you will live forever. I agree because we can always dream big and person dream no matter what. Life as if you die today. Um, I agree because to live as there were no tomorrow because we will only live once.
Yeah, but sometimes we forget that. Well, in my case, I forget that we live once a day. Okay, thank you so much, Patty. Male, I'm gonna close with you. Go ahead, please.
Mm, about my option, I
Yeah.
agree. Because if you don't focus your goals, you will anything that you want. I mean, probably if you know where to go, you can see the specific steps to follow and eventually be proud of yourself because you did it and you won't feel lost in the future.
The future, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Male. So now let's move on. Let's go to the next part. Thank you so much for sharing your points of view about these phrases or these statements. Now, in the following part, we have look at the photos and what are the people's aspirations? Match them to these categories. We have career, education, skills, family life, health and fitness, and travel. So please, can you match these categories with the images? I will give you just 1 minute, and then we are gonna check. Which photo goes with career? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
2.
2.
Three.
Education, skills.
3,
Three.
What about family life?
5.
5,
Five.
Health and fitness?
4,
4.
And travel. I think there is number 1, isn't it?
1.
Yeah, okay. So now let's move on. In this part, we have how can these people achieve their goals? Do you have any similar goal? This couple want to own their own property. They have to save a lot of money. Buying an apartment is so expensive. I'll never be able to get my own place. So with the words or the categories that are in here, for example, we have 3. You are gonna tell me how can we achieve this goal to travel around the world, okay? How can we achieve to be healthy and a fitness life? How can we achieve to have a family, to have a good education or skills, and to choose the correct career, okay? I will give you just one, and then you are gonna tell me the positive or the the things that we can do in order to achieve that goal, ¿ok? Lo que podemos hacer para poder alcanzar ese objetivo, ¿ok? I was going to assign you one, te iba a asignar uno, but I think that all of you have different goals in your life at this moment. So from the ones that are in here, choose the goal that you have in here, if you have one, and tell me, how can we or how can you achieve that? For example, my goal is health and fitness. So what can I do in order to be or in order to achieve this goal in my life? Okay, I need to think and then you are gonna tell me. Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes to think about it, to think about your personal goal, and then you are gonna tell me how can you achieve that. Okay, so please 3 minutes to think and then we are gonna start with your ideas. Okay, who is ready? Who can share me his or her goal and how can we achieve it?
Me, I'm
Okay,
here.
okay, please.
My goals is health and fitness, and I am doing to improve it, football and gym, and also I have how do you say dieta?
A diet?
Diet to complement the the sport that I make.
Yeah, but sometimes it's very difficult.
Yes.
I really love candies and sweet things, so it's very complicated. Okay, thank you, Angel. Someone else can share me his or her goal? Belén, Male, Ale, Patty.
Yes, I was thinking, and one of my goals is maybe family life. So I think I have to talk about similar goals with my couple and try to match them because the difficult conversations maybe are weird but necessary to understand the goals that the other part have. So yes.
Do you want children?
Yes, but not right now.
Yeah, you are very young for that. Okay, thank you, Ellen. Male, Ale, Patty, who's at me?
Me.
Okay, Male.
My goal is my professional career, and I want a new job and better. So I'm developing my language and drawing skills with courses, tutorials, and hard practice. And also save money
Okay,
for
well,
that courses.
I think that is a good option. Okay, Male, thank you. Ale, Patty.
Yes, Miss. My goal is health and fitness.
Okay.
Well, I do always every day exercise, but I think that it's necessary that I need a special time to improve my health
Okay.
because it's not only do exercise or improve my health. I need to eat better or maybe leave meats or something like that.
Yeah, and also sleep well is another
And yes,
something that you need to take into account. Okay, Ale, pretty cool. Fatih, you are the last one. Please tell me your goal and how can you achieve that goal?
My goal is to finish my professional career. This is a must study more, commit myself, and get more involved in the world of biology.
Okay, yeah, you will be a good biologist. Okay, so now we have listened to three people talking about their goals and aspirations. Match them to the photos in B and complete what they say. Speaker one, my big dream is. Speaker two, my main wish is. And speaker number three, my ultimate aim is. So let's listen and try to catch the information that is missing, okay?
Speaker 1. One of my main goals is to get onto the property ladder as soon as possible. Most people think I'm too young to be thinking about this kind of investment. At 22, they think I should be going out partying and enjoying myself, not working hard, saving, and putting all my money into real estate. I'm still with my parents at the moment. They are very supportive. If I didn't live at home, I wouldn't be able to save anything. My big dream is to own lots of different apartments. I'll buy them cheap, do them up, and then sell them or rent them out. If I work hard and save my money, I'll see the benefits later. My friends all think I'm a bit crazy, but I'll be able to retire much earlier than them.
Speaker 2.
I've always had itchy feet. I never want to stay in one place. There is a whole world out there to explore. Imagine all of those different cultures and people and food. I have a big map on my wall at home, and I put a pin in it every time I go somewhere new. There aren't enough pins in there at the moment. I've been to a few places in Europe, but that's it so far. My main wish is to reach all 7 continents. If there were 9 or 10 continents, I would still want to visit each one. I want to go in a hot air balloon over Cappadocia, fly in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon, dive on the Great Barrier Reef. I know. All of this costs a lot of money. If I save enough this year, I'll go backpacking around Southeast Asia. I can't wait. So many places, so little time.
Speaker 3. Earning this would mean everything to me. It's taken me 6 years to get this far. It means dedication, perseverance. You can't just give up. In martial arts, you have to be completely committed and dedicated to your sport. Reaching that level is extremely difficult. You have to go to every single class, get beaten, sweat, cry. All of this and still go to work or school. If I pass this level, I'll prove to myself that I can do anything I want. To be honest, if I didn't train in martial arts, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I feel more confident than ever before. My ultimate aim is to become an instructor and have my own training school.
Okay, so we have a speaker one. My big dream is. What's his biggest dream? Ahorita lo vemos, Ale, ahorita. Muy buena pregunta. ¿Alguien logró escucharlo o, o volvemos a escuchar una vez más?
I hear that it's to own loads of different apartments or something like that.
Okay, yeah. She mentioned something about apartments. What about speaker number 2? My main wish is
To reach all 7 continents. Yes.
the 7 continents. And speaker number 3, my ultimate aim is
To become a instructor.
Ajá, to be like an instructor. Ok, antes de que chequemos y volvemos a escuchar una vez más con el audio script, Ale nos preguntaba la diferencia entre reach y achieve. Achieve va más encaminado a que consigas o a lograr un objetivo, mientras que reach es llegar a un lugar, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, en la número 2 decía llegar a conocer los 7 continentes, no, los 5 continentes, ¿no? ¿Cuántos continentes tenemos? 5, ¿no? Bueno, decía que los continentes, esta sería la diferencia entre achieve y reach, ¿vale? ¿Vale?
Entiendo.
Uno es para objetivos y el otro es para llegar a lugares, ¿ok? Vamos a escuchar una última vez y ahora sí te voy a compartir el audio script. Por ahí palabritas que vayan viendo que sean desconocidas, me las van poniendo en el chat, ¿vale?
Speaker 1. One of my main goals is to get onto the property ladder as soon as possible. Most people think I'm too young to be thinking about this kind of investment. At 22, they think I should be going out partying and enjoying myself, not working hard, saving, and putting all my money into real estate. I'm still with my parents at the moment. They are very supportive. If I didn't live at home, I wouldn't be able to save anything. My big dream is to own lots of different apartments. I'll buy them cheap, do them up, and then sell them or rent them out. If I work hard and save my money, I'll see the benefits later. My friends all think I'm a bit crazy, but I'll be able to retire much earlier than them.
Speaker 2.
I've always had itchy feet. I never want to stay in one place. There is a whole world out there to explore. Imagine all of those different cultures and people and food. I have a big map on my wall at home, and I put a pin in it every time I go somewhere new. There aren't enough pins in there at the moment. I've been to a few places in Europe, but that's it so far. My main wish is to reach all 7 continents. If there were 9 or 10 continents, I would still want to visit each one. I want to go in a hot air balloon over Cappadocia, fly in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon, dive on the Great Barrier Reef. I know. All of this costs a lot of money. If I save enough this year, I'll go backpacking around Southeast Asia. I can't wait. So many places, so little time.
Speaker 3. Earning this would mean everything to me. It's taken me 6 years to get this far. It means dedication, perseverance. You can't just give up. In martial arts, you have to be completely committed and dedicated to your sport. Reaching that level is extremely difficult. You have to go to every single class, get beaten, sweat, cry. All of this and still go to work or school. If I pass this level, I'll prove to myself that I can do anything I want. To be honest, if I didn't train in martial arts, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I feel more confident than ever before. My ultimate aim is to become an instructor and have my own training school.
Ok, entonces ya vimos lo que cada uno tenía. Por ahí había una expresión que era la expresión, estaba en la número 2 al inicio. Itchy fit. Esta expresión, ajá, justo es la que ponía Belén, es tener como la urgencia, esa necesidad de viajar, ¿vale? O de moverte de un lugar a otro. Itchy fit. Si haces como traducción, es como picazón en los pies, pero es un idiom, ¿vale? Entonces los idioms recuerda que no se traducen así como palabra por palabra, sino tienen otro significado, que es ese, el de tener la urgencia o la necesidad de viajar o de ir de un lugar a otro, ¿vale? Inchepet. ¿Y cuál otra teníamos? Mm, Support, pues que tienen la ayuda de los papás. Ese creo que estaba en la uno, ¿no? ¿Vale? Creo que estaba casi. eh, mm, They are very supportive. Sí, o sea que ellos lo apoyan mucho en esa parte. ¿Y cuál otra tenemos? Onto the property ladder. Es la expresión de cómo estar ya en el ámbito de la construcción, en este caso de las propiedades, ¿vale? ¿Alguna otra? Creo que eran todas las palabras que teníamos nuevas y frases. Entonces anoten esta, el de Chipit, ¿vale? Por si alguno de ustedes también le gusta viajar, ¿ok? Vamos a checar entonces nuestras respuestas y quedaba así. To own lots of different apartments, tener diferentes departamentos propios. To reach all 7 continents y to become an instructor and have my own training school. Esos son las aspiraciones o los objetivos de estas 3 personas, ¿vale? Ahora, como siempre, tenemos un ejercicio de comprensión lectora y de qué es lo que vamos escuchando. Y dice, listen again and complete with the verb forms. Vamos a tratar de completar con los verbos que tenemos acá y hay uno extra. Who do you think will achieve their goal? ¿Quién crees que alcance su objetivo? ¿Cuál de los 3 speakers? ¿Vale? Voy a reproducir una vez más y vamos a ver si logramos completar estas 6 oraciones.
Speaker 1. One of my main goals is to get onto the property ladder as soon as possible. Most people think I'm too young to be thinking about this kind of investment. At 22, they think I should be going out partying and enjoying myself, not working hard, saving, and putting all my money into real estate. I'm still with my parents at the moment. They are very supportive. If I didn't live at home, I wouldn't be able to save anything. My big dream is to own lots of different apartments. I'll buy them cheap, do them up, and then sell them or rent them out. If I work hard and save my money, I'll see the benefits later. My friends all think I'm a bit crazy, but I'll be able to retire much earlier than them.
Speaker 2.
I've always had itchy feet. I never want to stay in one place. There is a whole world out there to explore. Imagine all of those different cultures and people and food. I have a big map on my wall at home, and I put a pin in it every time I go somewhere new. There aren't enough pins in there at the moment. I've been to a few places in Europe, but that's it so far. My main wish is to reach all 7 continents. If there were 9 or 10 continents, I would still want to visit each one. I want to go in a hot air balloon over Cappadocia, fly in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon, dive on the Great Barrier Reef. I know. All of this costs a lot of money. If I save enough this year, I'll go backpacking around Southeast Asia. I can't wait. So many places, so little time.
Speaker 3. Earning this would mean everything to me. It's taken me 6 years to get this far. It means dedication, perseverance. You can't just give up. In martial arts, you have to be completely committed and dedicated to your sport. Reaching that level is extremely difficult. You have to go to every single class, get beaten, sweat, cry. All of this and still go to work or school. If I pass this level, I'll prove to myself that I can do anything I want. To be honest, if I didn't train in martial arts, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I feel more confident than ever before. My ultimate aim is to become an instructor and have my own training school.
Ok, vamos a checar entonces cómo quedaron y en la número 1, wouldn't be able, work hard. Number 3, word. I'll go backpacking. I'll prove. I didn't train. Así es como quedaron nuestros verbos en cada oración. Ahora, quiero que observes que todos empiezan con if. Al iniciar con if, con la palabra if, vamos a empezar a trabajar con los condicionales, ¿vale? Recordamos que en inglés tenemos 4 condicionales. El 0, 1, 2, 3 y 4. No, 0, 1, 2 y 3, ¿vale? Ahora, si no mal recuerdo, hemos trabajado con el 0, que decíamos que con el 0, pues bueno, lo ocupamos para esas condiciones que no cambian. Y la estructura del condicional 0, ambas oraciones van en presente simple, ¿vale? Y deben de ir acompañadas por el if o por el when. Ahora nos vamos a enfocar con las reglas gramaticales del primer y segundo condicional, ¿vale? Vamos a verlas así de manera muy general para que el día lunes nos adentremos un poquito más. Para la estructura del primer condicional, recuerda que siempre necesitamos 2 cláusulas. Una que sea la condición y el otro que sea el resultado de la condición, ¿vale? En este caso, el primer condicional lo vamos a ocupar para hablar de situaciones reales o posibles situaciones a futuro, ¿vale? Y la estructura es la cláusula del if, que debe de ir en presente simple, y el resultado va a ir con will or won't, dependiendo de si es afirmación o negación. Recuerda que aquí el orden de los factores no altera el producto. Si decides iniciar con el resultado, lo puedes hacer, solamente que si inicias con resultado, no ocupamos la coma. La coma la ocupamos solamente cuando empezamos con if, ¿vale? Ahora, el segundo condicional lo vamos a ocupar para hablar sobre situaciones imaginarias o situaciones irreales, ¿vale? Y la estructura es la misma. Se necesitan 2 oraciones, una que será la cláusula y la otra que será la condición. Para la cláusula, en el segundo condicional, nuestra oración debe de ir en pasado simple, mientras que la condición va a ir con would o wouldn't, dependiendo de si es afirmación o negación. Y lo mismo, si decides iniciar con la oración de la condición que es would o wouldn't, no ponemos coma, pero si no, sí es necesario ponerlo, ¿vale? Ahora, no solamente podemos ocupar if, también podemos ocupar el when o el as soon as con la oración que va con el if, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, when I get there, I'll call you. Si te das cuenta, decidieron iniciar la oración con well instead of if, en el lugar de if. Otro, I call you as soon as I get there. Entonces aquí, en lugar de ocupar otra vez el if, ocupé el as soon as, ¿vale? Entonces estas 2 formas o estas 2 palabras también las podemos ocupar en vez de el if, ¿vale? Ahora, también podemos ocupar los verbos modales can, could, may or might instead of would, ¿vale? Aquí en lugar de poner el would en el segundo condicional, podemos ocupar estos 4 verbos modales. If you study a bit harder, You may get a higher score. Entonces el significado será lo mismo, nada más que reemplazamos el will or wouldn't por algún verbo modal, ¿vale? Esas son como las pequeñas excepciones o las pequeñas reglas que podemos aplicar tanto en el primero como en el condicional, en el segundo condicional, ¿vale? ¿Dudas acá? Recordamos, primer condicional para hablar sobre situaciones reales o posibles sobre el futuro. El segundo condicional, situaciones imaginarias o irreales. ¿Ok? Y algo que también por ahí creo que aquí no viene es que aquí cuando trabajamos con el segundo condicional y estamos trabajando con el pronombre I, no ocupamos was, sino ocupamos were. If I were you, si yo fuera tú, entonces aquí hacemos un poquito de lado la regla que sabíamos, donde I siempre va con was. Aquí en el segundo condicional, el I va a ir con were, ¿vale? ¿Dudas? Por eso en el ejercicio que realizábamos acá, creo que venía uno donde decía, if I were, es porque estamos siguiendo el segundo condicional, ¿vale? Que era la 3. If there were 9 or 10 continents, I would still want to visit each one. ¿Ok? Sí, vamos quedando claros sobre el uso de estos condicionales, sobre el primero y el segundo. Digo, ahorita lo estamos viendo muy general, ¿vale? Questions? No questions? ¿Queda claro?
Miss,
Dime.
in what moment I use the I work just the second
En
conditional?
el second conditional, ajá, solo en el segundo, if I were, porque la estructura es con el if, la oración debe de ir en pasado simple, ¿vale?
Okay.
El primer condicional es presente simple, will. Segundo condicional, pasado simple, would, wouldn't, o los verbos modales que te decía. Can, could, may or might, ¿vale? ¿Alguna otra duda? No questions. Si no hay duda, nos vamos a detener acá y el día lunes nos vamos con la práctica. ¿Sale, vale, chicos? Si
Thank
no,
you for the class, Miss.
todo, nos vemos el lunes. Descansen, chicos, cuídense mucho.